Hi, friends. So I'm going to do today um, my birthday celebration number two. My birthday was a couple weeks ago. My oldest made supper for me on my birthday, which was steak and roasted potatoes and veggies. Trying to think what else. She did it all on her own. I wasn't allowed in the kitchen. Her and Daddy and my other daughter went to the store the day before and picked out some nice steaks, and she made supper. But my youngest daughter was going to be away for my birthday, so uh, she's my one that really likes seafood, like I do and Daddy does. My oldest daughter does not eat any seafood except for sometimes fried clams when we were in PEI. Um, she tried them, so she doesn't do any seafood. So today I'm doing a seafood supper. My husband had said that we were going to go either out for supper at like Red Lobster or someplace, and I know for what I want to get there, I like the lobster deal. That's like I think an Admiral special or whatever, where there's lobster and shrimp and crab or whatever. But it's like 40 some odd dollars for me. And then my youngest likes lobster. And lobster for her, like the market price here, is like $18.99 or $22.99, depending on the place you can get. Sometimes even $29.99, and that's for one lobster. I can get fresh lobster from the grocery store for like $13.99. So he goes, well, instead of going out for supper, would you like, $150 to get fresh seafood? And I said, sure, I'd like that because then I'll get fresh seafood, enough to feed the whole family, plus extra. And so those will go in the freezer. And I'll just feel much better at spending that money on that versus spending $200 on one meal for four of us, where one of us doesn't eat any seafood, but is still spending $25 for a plate at Red Lobster for pork chops or chicken fingers or something because they're too old for the kids' platters anymore. So it's like $25 per kid and $30-40 per adult. Just not worth it, even though it's my birthday and I do like lobster. So I got some amazing deals. And just to let you know, I'm like in Canada, so the prices here are about double of what you'd expect. So I'm going to switch this around and show you what I've got. So all this food is not going to be for supper just tonight. I got these tempura sriracha shrimp. They were on sale. They were $6. And then I got 2 pounds of mussels. My youngest and I love mussels, so we're going to have that for supper. I'm going to do these breaded fish nuggets. And then my husband loves these fries. I picked up 2 bags of these fries. They were 2 for $5, plus I got 5 air mile points. And look at this. Lobster tail, $3.99. So at first I was getting just all these, and we're going to have that. But then I found something else too. So I picked up 8 of these. My daughter is going to have 3, and I'm going to have 5. But I don't know if I'm going to have 5 today, because I also got a great deal on the claws. They were, I think there's like 8 or 9 or 10 in there of claws, and they're nice big claws. They're already pre-cooked, so I just have to heat them up, so I don't have to cook these as long as the tails, and it's only literally a few minutes. These I got, they were $20, and they're 680 grams. So a lobster here is at the fish market I called, and they were $18.99 to $21.99 a lobster at the market price. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. These, I was gonna pick up the bag of frozen fresh shrimp that needed to be just peeled. They were, the package was 310 grams, right? And this one's 365. It was 310 grams, and it was on sale for $7.99, and that's a great price in my area. But these are 365 grams, comes with a sauce on the side, so it's a creamy Chardonnay shrimp. I picked up 4 of these. I'm not going to use them all tonight. I'm going to do 2 of these up, and I'm going to do some of this sauce, and then I'm going to do garlic butter. And for the garlic butter, I'm using a jar of my canned butter. So I did an experiment in December with my pressure canner, and I canned butter. So it works great for cooking, for spreading on vegetables, etc. But it doesn't quite taste like fresh butter on bread. So if I'm making fresh bread, I want to have some fresh butter on it. And it doesn't taste bad or anything. It kind of just has a taste of, it's clarified butter. So it kind of tastes like ghee or clarified butter. Like and it needs like some salt in it, even though this was salted butter. But I think the salt kind of like is all at the bottom. Or that, even though as it was cooling, I shook it, so that's why it doesn't look like it's separated at all. And there's not much stuff at the bottom, milk solids. So I'm going to use that and make garlic butter also for supper, since Leila, I got this at Costco a while ago, and it comes with 4 packages to make 10 biscuits, and these are straight from Red Lobster. I have a copycat recipe that I follow that I make when I don't have this. But this has also the garlic butter seasoning in here for the butter, for the biscuits, which I will use for my lobster and shrimp as well. It's super duper yummy. So this package was like $8 at Costco. I've seen the individual boxes at our store for $3 something, and it makes 10 biscuits. So this was a good price for what I got. And all I have to do is add cheese and water and butter. And this butter will be fine to be adding in that, since it's going to be melted. So that is what I'm making for supper, and I just wanted to take a video of my grocery haul. And so all this food, oh, I also got sushi, well, it's California rolls, so not as exciting as the sushi bar, but I got 2 of these boxes for $7.99. The store had them as a meal deal. They had chicken fingers and chicken wings and a pizza, as well as sushi for $7.99. So I'm like, oh, I can't go wrong with that. So I think I'm going to do up I think I'm going to do up 2 tails for me and my daughter, and I'm going to put the rest in the freezer. I'm going to do up the claws, the shrimp, and the mussels, and half of the fish nuggets and the sriracha shrimp. See, my husband doesn't like lobster, so he's not going to have lobster or the mussels. So he'll have the shrimp and fish nuggets and fries, because he likes his fries. And we'll have a salad, and we should be good. It's going to be low on vegetables, but it'll be high on protein and like seafood. Yay! So that is my my video. I'm not going to show you me boiling it. If you can ever get lobster that cheap, like, you can't go wrong. You know, it's a 3 or 4 ounce lobster tail for $3.99. You know, I don't know how much lobster costs in your area, but when you like some more expensive food, but you don't like to pay the money for it, this is great to do a fancy dinner on a tight budget. And since I really do like lobster, I'd like to have a little bit more than just one tail. But I would be happy with just one tail. But we had the budget, and I didn't spend all the money that I was given. It came to $138. Oh, there was also something else. Just a second. There was also these pork Italian sausage stuffed peppers that were $4.81. Got 40% off. I'm going to throw these in the freezer. These are awesome on the barbecue or in the oven. They're super, super yummy. So I also got that too, and a pound of butter and bacon, because bacon was on sale for $3.99, and can't pass up when bacon's on sale, so I picked up bacon. Because my husband would be quite happy of just eating bacon if it was up to him. So that's about it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, have a great evening. So I just took out the Red Lobster biscuits out of the oven. I made 8. It makes 10 by 1, big ones anyways. And then I melted the butter with the garlic powder in it. And then it says to take a brush and brush it on the biscuits. Just gonna make it super duper duper yummy. I have the cod nuggets in the oven with the fries and the sriracha shrimp. Whatever we don't eat for supper tonight, I'll have for lunch tomorrow. With, I think, I might make a clam chowder, but with canned clams, so not ones that I canned, but from the store, because clams are super expensive, especially fresh. But since I'm heating up the cooked lobster shells, well, the lobster claws, and I'm going to cook lobster tails in that water, I will take out the shells and I will make a lobster or seafood stock, and then I'll use that with the canned clams and some potatoes and cream to make a clam chowder. There we go. Put the 2 packages of shrimp in there, and so the mussels was a 2-pound package. Inside the box there was 2 1-pound packages, so I only put 1 in and I put the other one in the freezer. So we can have another elaborate, expensive seafood meal again. So, and the cod nuggets were on sale for like $3.99. There's the English side. And the fries were 2 for $5. So still was a very cheap meal. These were, I think, $4.99. So even though it's expensive ingredients, I got a good price. So here is my seafood feast. There's sriracha shrimp, panko shrimp, some fries, some cod nuggets. There's 5 claws, 2 lobster tails, half a pound of mussels, and the shrimp just cooked as there is Chardonnay sauce and garlic butter. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm making a salad to serve with this to have some token vegetables. But this is my plate, and it's going to be lots of food. And if I don't finish it all, I will have the rest for lunch tomorrow. And I still have to dish out my rest of my family plate, and I think there'll be some leftover shrimp and the cod fillets and stuff. Yum.